Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the third and final race of the three-race fall brawl here at Kansas. The longest race out of the three. This is the main event. 42 drivers here today to run 107 laps. You see, we got a surprise pole sitter here today, the 8 of Sean Core. For
Drivers, to your car.
racing, and it looks like we're going right off the bat with these system problems. Brad Smith with a tire problem and John Garrett with a fuel system problem. It looks like before we get to go off as we do right now.
Very unfortunate for those drivers in question.
Hold up a lot of gas, but yeah, we got a surprise pole sitter here today. Okay, Sean Core, hopefully he gets the lead lap. We take a look through our field. See some of your main guys up here, Roger Caruth, Jesse Love, Greg Van Alt, LeVar Scott, Lee Reynolds, and the others. It's not until you get like semi into the middle of the field, you start seeing guys like Dave Mader, Matt Wilson, Willie Mullins, Will Kimmel.
Whoa. Group
And Roger Caruth with a tire problem.
Wow, this is already chaotic. The green flag is out. I don't know if he's not making all the way around though.
Yeah, we might need to.
Okay, someone to stop. We need to caution out.
And the yellow immediately being thrown as Jesse Love is taking the lead. Comes Landon Lewis on the inside.
John Core holding his own on the outside, trying to get clear of LeVar Scott before the caution.
Yeah, the second place starter, Rajah Caruth. Gets hit very badly on the first start. Tire problem as soon as the green flag dropped. I'll be Jesse Love with the lead over Landon Lewis.
We also saw with Brad Smith, he had an issue before started racing with the 6'6" of John Garrett, and
Barrett's trying to hold off his own. We know his fuel system problem. That might come into effect a little bit later on in the race. Driver's getting situated up here. Dave Mader already pushing himself into the top 10. Very good.
Great run.
Trying to start a very good run for that Spraker Racing 63. As it looks like we're already going to have pit stops. Let's see. Will this be mixed? It looks like it will be mixed. Love and Lewis stay out. Core. Got Matt Wilson, another one. Oh.
Whoa. Wow. What is going on here? That's the list of chaos that's happened. Raja Group getting to Dave Mader there.
You see here the guys that stayed out. So among those guys, getting guys like Jesse Love, Rajah Caruth, even though it looks like he was planning to go down pit road. Landon Lewis, Matt Wilson, Leland Honeyman, Will Kimmel, William Swallens, Christian Rose, Cal Keller, AJ Moyer, and Ron Vandemeyer Jr. As it looks like Brad Smith's gonna take him off the road and is holding them up.
Under our first caution of the day. See these guys trying to get sorted out.
Now Raja, now given the opportunity to come down pit road.
Trying to fix whatever the problem was there.
It looks like Brad Smith coming back down. I'm guessing they didn't fix all the damage on his car. As it looks like strategy coming in for the guys from LeVar Scott on back. Trying to have the fresher tires on this restart, even though we really haven't completed a single lap yet here under green.
As we look throughout the field, seeing all the drivers that there's those three that are currently at the back of the field with issues.
Those who have just pitted.
There's Sean Garrett getting around 48 Brad Smith. Oh, now a Mandy Chick of an issue.
Brake problem for the 74.
These cars are just dropping like flies. Mandy Chick, who was 24th at the time. This is her home track, so this is not the way she wanted to start off as, but it's like she will be out of harm's way.
Yeah, so we will.
You see a couple cars trying to pass throughout the field. They're getting ready to go back green.
As there'll be Jesse Love on the inside and Landon Lewis on the outside. Green flag back out. Look at the partial run that Honeyman got.
And now, as you go side by side in the corner, there's that 7 of Matt Wilson, I believe. And that's Condell.
That's Wilson.
Okay. So there you see Matt Wilson, the 7, having a nice run. He's going to go for second right here. This is
Landon
essentially
Lewis.
CCM Racing's home track, as their shop is located in Oklahoma. This is the closest track to that. And now Christian Rose trying to make it 3 wide here.
Landon Lewis is going to give up that second place spot. He's going to fall back. Because we already know LeVar Scott getting that run on the inside. As mentioned, he was one of the guys that came down pit road to get fresher tires.
That's right, and a bunch of cars behind him also did as well.
3 wide, here comes Melton.
Scott Melton, that 69 car. Battling with Ron Van Meyer Jr. Help from the 73 of Andy Jankowiak. Just ahead of him is his teammate and owner, Will Kimmel.
Now it's going to be Jake Kodiak taking this 3 wide. Vandermeyer falls back. Take a look back up front. See Greg Van Olds now entering the top 5. Or maybe not. Here comes LeVar Scott on the inside, going to take that 3 wide. And yeah, AJ Moyer for Wayne Peterson Racing doing really good. Currently 4th. One of the guys that stayed out under the yellow. Along with other guys like Jesse Love, Matt Wilson, Christian Rose.
This is a great opportunity. Now here comes
Oh,
Rose
almost
to the
3 wide
inside.
for the lead. We'll be side by side for second. Here comes Rose.
He's there, but now here comes Moyer going for third. This is a great strategy call by both the 7 and the 06, both underfunded teams, and they certainly do need TV time, and this is the way it's going to be. But now here comes LeVar Scott.
Yep, the dominating car in the East-West showdown before losing it to Trevor Huddleston. Wants to get redemption and win here today.
That's right. He might just have. Excuse me. He might just have the car to do so.
Christian Rose going to come back down. Wasn't able to get there in time. Scott's going to shut the door. Now AJ Moyer looks like he's going to be losing spots. You see Will Kimmel, Greg Van Alt, William Sawalich starting to come up here.
And there's a couple cars behind them. Scott Mellon and Angie and Koyak side by side. There's Breidinger in that 25. Ricky Muniz and wow, Honeyman getting shoved way up the track. I believe he was one of the cars that stayed out.
Way back. There's the pole sitter, Sean Core, currently inside the top 20 in that number 8 Chevrolet.
Yep.
Trying to get ahead of Landon Lewis. Had some help there by the 45 of Tony Costantino. As we see a bit of a pack coming up right here.
Yep, and Cody Coughlin getting a big shot there from Alex Club.
Back up front, LeVar Scott, those tires coming into play.
And he is catching Jesse Love very quickly.
Got to the inside. Got low way too soon. Going back here, field started to separate itself. Yeah, Landon Lewis has been falling back a lot. Currently 22nd, about to lose that position. They're only about to go back to 24th. Think we can get by him. Back up front, LeVar Scott has taken the lead from the 20. Now it's going to be Love falling back.
So far, LeVar Scott and Jesse Love lead the way. Here comes AJ Moyer with a huge run. A great run for the 06 team. Really haven't ever seen the 06 run this well. He's going to go for the lead. He tried to get around the 20 of Jesse Love, but he's playing with the big teams here. He's doing a really nice job here. Here comes Sawalowicz in at 18. Trying to go to the top side.
Got a Wayne Peterson racing car. He is surrounded by those from Venerini, Rev, and Joe Gibbs.
Yeah, of course, a great run there for Moyer, and he's trying to make a full season attempt for Wayne Peterson. And this will definitely show what he's capable of. So he's going to get a little assistance from the 18 of Sawalowicz.
He's going to put Moyer up to second. Swallow's going to try and take third from Scott. Got Melton now entering the top 10 season drivers. Back to see Sean Corey entering the top 15. Moyer falling back. William Sawalich now, he's going to try and catch up to the 20. And let's say Jesse Love now falling back. Sawalich to the lead. Christian Rose is there right behind him.
Christian Rose, one of those full-time drivers. Looks like he'll be back for ARCA racing next year. He's made a couple Truck Series starts up to this point. And yeah, he's doing not too bad of a job here, and he's possibly looking for some momentum going to the next year. Excuse me. So we got a bunch of cars here. There's your Indianapolis winner, Trevor Huddleston, trying to get around Cody Coughlin and Sean Core.
Back up front. Love now going to try and power his way back up here.
And Swallows continues to lead the way here at Kansas. They'll lead lap 24 on the board. Well, now 25 on the board. Now here comes Christian Rose at the bottom. Moyer giving a really good fight up here. And there's Frankie Muniz, number 30. Now there's a three-car battle for that third spot. Love on the outside, Moyer middle, and there's Breitinger on that inside. Help from LeVar Scott. There's Muniz, Van Alsten, Club as well there. I would think that inside line is definitely the preferred line.
Jesse Love falling back. You know, you usually don't see stuff like this coming out of the 2023 champion, the ARCA Menard Series.
That is true, and well, maybe fresh tires are starting to kick in, perhaps. But I would think We'll probably see our first set of pit stops very soon. I would say those guys that stayed out are going to be the first ones down pit road.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm back. But yes,
We're
we
good.
will. We will be expecting pit stops soon. We are getting around that. Getting around that pit cycle stampers. We have just hit lap 30. Mm-hmm.
And with the job that Alex Glove is doing, he's running in 6. As it was just announced yesterday, he'll be running full-time in the ARCA Art Series for his own team. So great opportunity for him. And here's Tony Breidinger going for the lead. Right on the bumper, Williams Swallows. This is where Breidinger got her career best finish in ARCA back in September with a 3rd place finish. And Breidinger trying to make that 2 spots better here for today. That 18 car that we see that's leading won that race with Connor Mosack. That was, I believe, one of 4 or 5 wins that JGR got in the ARCA series this season. Swalwich continues to march the field throughout the race, and I see Breidinger not far behind. There's
We
some
got our
cars
pit
coming down pit
stops. It
road.
looks like Christian Rose. And then Jesse Love, Matt Wilson. Oh. And Christian Rose. Yes. Christian Rose, first one off pit road.
Anyways, so back to this now. There you see Christian Rose coming off of pit road, and the rest of the guys that just pitted. We'll see
There's
more
Jesse
people
Love
come
using
down pit
Greg Van
road.
on the station. Williams Wallace has pitted. That's where you see Tony Breidinger now in the lead. We're going to come down pit road. There is. So Wallace will cycle back out to the race leader. He was able to get out and back onto the track ahead of the 32 of Christian Rose.
As you see, Swalwich rounding turn number 2 on the back straightaway. So there's still a couple cars that have yet to pit.
And there's Rose.
Looks like Christian, well, there's Rose back there behind Swalowich. So it looks like the only one that has yet to pit is the 41 of Tyler Effort. There he is, coming off pit roads now. It'll be William Swalowich that resumes the lead.
William Swallow one of 3 drivers to get a win in the main series of ARCA, though those coming in the form of a combo race at Phoenix. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's also allowed in Jackson Motorsports' first ever win.
That'd be correct, and I believe so far their only win up to date. That's really after Phoenix. They had a tough go of it. In July, Tyler Reif parted ways with the team, went to Central Coast Racing, which both those cars entered at Indianapolis, and well, they say one of them did, but so
You can look back up front, LeVar Scott was taking second away from Christian Rose, and Rose falling back. As it looks like Swalwich could be the dominating car of the day. You can see how big of a gap he has on the 6.
Scott's cut that down by a bit. Now Greg Van Alst is moving to 3rd. AJ Moyer in 4th, and Scott Melton. Well, now Rose in 5th. Scott Melton stuck on the outside, battling for 5th. There's Alex Clubb ready to take advantage. What Christian Rose and Scott Melton have for mistakes.
And currently the highest running Venerani driver is Tony Breidinger in 8th, and then behind her is Jesse Love in 9th. Not that far back till you see Parker Chase, and then not really that good of a race for the 2023 West Series champion, currently running 37th.
And really, this is kind of his first big oval start up to this point.
To catch up to him, he will be the next guy to go a lap down. You see Raja Carruth, Mandy Chick, Kyle Keller, Brad Smith, and Leland Honeyman all a lap down. Leland Honeyman 3 laps down. Looks like he didn't have that good of a pit stop.
Very unfortunate for the OT. He was running up front earlier in the race, but has since fallen off.
Ugh. Worth got his. Taking that lead down to less than a second. You can see him start closing in. Greg Van Alst is there right behind him. All right, to pounce on him to take second whenever he gets the opportunity.
That is right, and well, they're catching Swalwich by a bit here. And it'll be a great run, not only for Lars Scott to get redemption from what happened at Indianapolis, but also for the 35, Greg Van Alst. Probably one of the most experienced drivers at this track, as he raced here. Do the math. He's ran here 5 times on the ARCA circuit, and also once in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. He had his stint with Young's Motorsports, and now here he comes for second, but couldn't make the pass. Oh, it's trying to get away. Now here Van Alst back to the bottom of R. Scott. Yes, and there you see behind Swalwich, Van Alst, I believe, has gotten clear of LeVar Scott. Yes, and that is the case. Swalwich is still holding on. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Gotta do something. I'll be back in like a minute, but yeah.
Anyways, Worth got diving back down for second. On the 35 side by side down the backstretch, we are closing in on the halfway point of this race.
Alright, I'm back. So, currently Swalwich leads by almost a second now over LeVar Scott. Was taking over that spot over the 35 of Greg Van Alst. Tony Bringer and Jesse Love now in the top 5. Scott Melton in 6th. Alex Clubb falling back to 7th. With Christian Rose 8th. AJ Moyer at 9th. And Parker Chase has now entered the top 10 as we run here. Now lap 54 goes on the board. And Swalwich is catching that lap car of Mandy Chick. It looks like LeVar Scott's starting to close in just a little bit. Help from 35 of Greg Van Alst. Now Van Alst gonna make another attempt to go to the bottom. We'll see if this one does indeed work out. Now here comes that 35. He is not clear. LeVar Scott giving a good fight on the outside. He might get clear right here. Yes, LeVar Scott takes over second from Van Alst. These two are having a really good battle right now.
All right. Oh, they're catching up to the 74.
Yeah, Mandy Chick had that problem under that first caution. had some brake failure issues, and unfortunate day for her. She's on a full 2 laps down, I do believe. So very unfortunate for her.
We
But I
had just
do believe.
passed the halfway point recently.
Yep, so this race is official, but we do not have any sort of radar near the track. So we should be able to complete this race.
Oh, let's see. So the battle for second's still raging on. That's bringing in the 25 to Tony Breidinger.
And also 20 of Jesse Love, not far behind Tony Breidinger.
Yep, Jesse Love, the winner of the Watkins Glen special, that being the road course special.
Alex Clubb has moved in the 6th, a great run for him. Same can be said for some of these guys up here, primarily someone like Van Olst or Cody Coughlin having a nice run, same with Scott Melton. And also AJ Moyer as well, having a fantastic run. It was 6 just outside of top 10. Is now Swalowich closing in on that 74 Mandy Chick. Swalowich gonna go to the inside, but Mandy Chick
almost shutting the door.
Mandy Chick is going to get cleared by the 18 of Swalowich. Man, that's going to help. 35, 6, and 25 get up here. Yeah, they gained 3/10 on Swalowich that lap.
Oh!
Oh, and we have a caution.
Caution's out. Matt Wilson.
Big impact for
that might throw a wrench in the Swalowich's race.
And we'll have to take a look what happened to the 7 as
we're gonna take a look. Oh, it looks like he made contact with Raja Caruth. See what happened here.
I'll have to take a look here. They're 3 wide.
Looks like Raja came down.
I'll have to take another look at that, but man, that is really unfortunate. As I want to take another look at that. So there's
many of the Kansas natives, rather that being either driver or team, not really doing good here today.
There's Wilson Wall. I would say that's just going for the same real estate. Matt Wilson with a lot of damage. I believe that will end his day.
This means pit stops and everybody on the lead lap is pitting.
Oh.
Gonna be Swalowich first off.
Great pit stop for him. Now it looks like it'll be Van All, Scott, Glove, Milton.
And Love and Breidinger are getting held up.
Horrible stop for not only Breidinger,
Love being held up. And the pole sitter, Sean Core.
This is a horrible pit stop for some of these guys.
That's gonna throw a bigger wrench into the race. All right. And the last guys are not going to be coming in.
Yep, unless they...
You saw the damage on the side of the 61 of Raja Caruth after colliding with Matt Wilson. So this will technically be our second pit cycle. We were closing in that gap.
That's right, so they'll have to make one more pit stop for sure. They can go on about a 30 to 35 lap run.
Okay, so let's go over the top 10 right here. You see the main guy, Williams Wallace, they're leading up in the front. Greg Van Olst, LeVar Scott battling up there. Alex Clubb and Scott Melton showing themselves in the top 10 today. Cody Coughlin has been trying to make some appearances in the top 10. We haven't really seen Parker Chase up here in a little bit. And you could say
That's
the
right.
same for Dale Shearer as well.
Yeah, same with Landon Luce. He was up front earlier, but after that clutch happened immediately, that kind of threw a wrench into plans. There you see Andy Jankowiak, always fast at these tracks, currently in 10th.
Yep, and then you see guys like AJ Moore, Christian Rose, Zachary Tinkle up here. Oh, Kimmel, Frankie Muniz, is Martini. Let's see where. And Jesse Love cycled 23rd out of that pit stop.
That will probably end his chances of winning if I had to guess.
Oh, so there's the lap guys you see coming out of pit road.
There's Karoof getting some of his damage repaired.
We will be going green this time by. Yes, here we go. Green flag, and Greg Van Olst with a better start.
How about Van
Immediately going to
Olst?
pull out to the lead. Puts Walich in second. Here comes LeVar Scott now for second.
Way to go, Greg, as he is going to get, he's on pull out to a huge lead here.
Not the start that Walich wanted to see. He's falling back like a rocket.
Now here comes LeVar Scott to the inside. Oh, Van Olst going to block. Here comes Scott Mellon at 6-9 there to help.
So Wallace falling back, trying to stay inside the top 5, currently under pressure by Cody Coughlin, Parker Chase, and Landon Lewis. As LeVar Scott now pulls out to the lead. And you can see falling off quite a bit there. You saw Kyle. Oh, big bunch up right there.
That could have been bad.
The other two Rev Racing guys not doing really good now. You see Delara and Caruth back here. Caruth really falling off right now.
That was him for all that damage he had. Now
Here
Cody
comes
Coughlin
Coughlin.
is second. He's in this sport for a little bit. Previously drove trucks for a few teams, and he's back in ARCA competition.
Yeah, some of those few teams, including Kyle Busch Motorsports and GMS, which are now no longer with us, as well as Thor Sport Racing.
That's right. And after 2018, Coughlin took a little break from racing, but it wasn't until last year that he made his return, driving at Michigan where he got a top 10. Now here's Parker Chase to the inside, help from William Sawalowicz.
And the Toyota's helping each other. Toyota's helping each other out. And there's another one. There's Landon Lewis.
Yeah, he's having a fantastic run at 17. Wow. Coughlin threw a huge block, same with Sawalowicz.
Parker Chase, now the highest running Venerini driver.
And Parker Chase, he is closing in on LeVar Scott very quickly. He's cut about a third of that gap the previous lap down. And now Coughlin fighting for third against Swallowich.
The only leaders of the day have been Swallowich, LeVar Scott, and Jesse Love. Parker Chase going to try and add his name to that list. And I find this kind of funny because I run a simulation series that not many people on YouTube know about. It's usually like enclosed between me and another couple of guys. Mafia know about this as well. I run the sim season for ARCA, Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. A little while back, we did the Mid Ohio weekend. This guy right here, Parker Chase, came in clutch with the win, winning in that 15 car.
That is correct.
And now here he is, leading at Kansas in the number 55. One of the more weaker Venerini cars you see up here in front. How about it?
And now, here comes Coughlin to the bumper of LeVar Scott for the lead.
There's Cody Coughlin. Wallace now has cleared for second. AJ Boyer fighting his way back up here.
We got a battle for third between AJ Moyer and Zachary Tinkle. Let's say Zachary Tinkle at 11.
It is all East Series guys from first through third. Here comes Christian Rosso going to try and spoil the party.
That's right. And there's Van Alst who led on that restart.
Had that amazing jump on the outside to clear Sawalowicz. That's another guy I forgot on that list, Greg Van Alst. As here comes Swallow back onto the inside. LeVar Scott's going to try and block him. Swallow's been a dominating car today in that number 18. Still battling with Scott. And Swallow now takes back the lead, and here comes Tinkle.
Less than 30 laps to go here at Kansas. It is all William Swallowich over LeVar Scott, Zachary Tinkle, Greg Van Alst, Jesse Love in the top 5. Parker Chase has fallen all the way back to 6 after leading briefly.
And a battle back here. Speaking of these East guys, here comes another one, Luke Fenhouse.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job. Seems like the 28 always has a lot of pace when it comes to the track. Veteran crew chief Shane Huffman on the pit box, and Luke Fenhouse. He got his teeth at late model racing, and here he is now on the big tracks.
And a big chance we saw, I believe, Carson Quapple wheel that 28 last time we were at Kansas this year.
I've got a runner-up place finish in his well, his first start on a big hole, so that was a really good result there for Travis Golf. Although there was some adversity, we must
Carson
admit.
Quapple.
But look at Tinkle having a nice run
He's
here.
already got back to the lead. Tinkle already to the inside of Sawalwich. Here comes that number 11 machine for Fast Track.
Yep, and he's getting help from his fellow Indiana native, Greg Van Alst. As both these drivers born in Indiana.
Greg Van
In
Al's going to try and
fact,
come back.
the true story is that Zachary Tinkle used to be a volunteer for Greg Van Alst Motorsports back when they were in late model racing, and now here they are battling for second.
As Tinkle's going to come back on the inside, help from his Toyota teammate of Jesse Love. All Toyotas on the inside. Tinkle, Love. All Toyotas behind Van Alst. That being Tinkle, Love, Chase, and Sawalwich.
I'm sorry, this is just simply incredible.
Jesse Love, we know he restarted back in the field in 23rd. He's powered his way back up here.
And you know that 20 car is really fast. He just needs a bit of pit strategy to go his way. And we are closing in on that very soon. So Scott continuing to pull away from Van Alst there, followed by Tinkle, Love, and Swallowich.
Var Scott closing in on 20 laps to go. You see Greg Van Alst there closing in on him.
That's right, as Scott, we all know, we've mentioned it a bunch, but came so close, very close to winning Indianapolis, but could not hold off Trevor Huddleston. They might be his day, but now here comes that 35, Greg Van Alst.
Might be deja vu all over again.
That's right. We all know Van Alst's story, and owns a fence company, and that's how he funds his racing career. Now he is battling for the lead here in Kansas against Forrest Scott and some of the best drivers in ARCA as of now.
Yes, here we go. Lap 85. And there's Jesse Love. Chevrolet, Ford, Toyota, all back to back to back up here in the top three.
Now here comes Love to the bottom. Van Alst now. Forrest Scott can pull away for a bit.
All right, so a good time. Here you go. Lap 87. Next time by will be 20 to go. Parker Chase starting to come back up here. Love is going to clear Van Alst.
As you mentioned earlier, Love restarted in 23rd. He has climbed all the way through the field, all except for being in first. And he is starting to close in on that number 6. Love is a man on a mission now. He is closing in. Will he make his move now? No, he will not.
He's going to stay behind that 6 of Lavar's guys. We have hit 20 laps to go, coming into 19. As
Now
Greg Van
here's
Alst going to
Van
try and
Alst.
fight back on the inside.
As he tried to throw the anchor there.
Greg is
Scott still.
Love trying to find an opening. Scott blocks. Greg trying to curb Love's momentum. And here he comes. That's going to give Scott some more time to pull away.
That is absolutely right now. Van Alst fighting back against Love.
And that's going to open the door for Parker Chase.
Parker Chase is not going to go with his teammate. Instead, he'll pass him. And he might just pass Van Alst as well, but he's going to stay behind him for now.
Jesse Love falling back yet again. Greg is there on the back bumper.
It's now Van Alst all over the back bumper of LeVar Scott. Waiting to make his move, but I'm sure pit stops are coming up. And this will be the money stop. If you want to win this race, you gotta perfect this pit stop here. Now here goes Parker Chase going to the inside. Couldn't make the move.
Hold up, Van Alst. Parker Chase goes down low with it, and so does his teammate. Go back up, though. Back down. So we've reached that window. Who
That is correct.
will be the first to bite? It looks like nobody from the top 10. Looks like they're going to try and extend it.
Right as now, we're going to go 3 wide up front there.
Oh, no, Takuma Koga's coming in.
Up and Koga was already at the back. Now here comes Van Alst going to the outside of Jesse Love in the back there. I think Parker Chase, he's coming in.
Parker Chase comes in. LeVar Scott, this might have shown a wrench in his race. I don't think he wanted to stay out. Jesse Love, Greg Van Alst, Landon Lewis, Williams Wallace, Zachary Tinkle, Christian Rose, and many others are coming in. Mentioned Takuma Koga, lap car. No worries for him. He will still. Oh, caution!
We got a caution. Oh man.
And the yellow is out.
We're trying to find the cause of that.
I do see some tire marks. That might have been from earlier. I do not know.
I'll have to take a look right here. It looks like
I don't see anything yet.
No.
It'll be for Will Kimmel.
Wow, and we'll have to take a look at what happened here. So it looks like Alex Club
It's like Club just turned him.
punts him into the wall. Pretty uncalled for there. As
And
Kimmel.
that might have been the caution that LeVar needed.
Yeah, but for those guys that pitted, that is going to.
That's going to hurt them. Oh, wait. No, they're somewhat pitting.
Oh, what is going on here?
Shot come down? Yeah, he did. All right. So, let me accelerate through this.
Oh, and 44 has gone to the garage. Ron Vandermeyer Jr. going behind the wall. They've. Wait, scroll down the leaderboard. Okay, it's just those two that are out. Anyways. So you got a stack up here. Like some guys disputing over where they should and shouldn't be. So your own green. Nope. We're gonna have a another caution lap here to figure everything out. I do believe we'll get everything set up and ready to go. I am not entirely sure this is the correct lineup, but I'll have to wait and see here.
No,
Oh, a
it's
green
not.
flag. Oh, Cody Coughlin with issues. Look out. Are there some guys that are out of fuel?
There's got to be. Some guys still haven't pitted yet. And they're just being held up by the lap cars.
Well, let's see where this plays out, but up front, it is LeVar Scott in that number 6 with the lead. I want to see where second place is at. I believe everyone is up to speed now, so we are still green. Cody Coughlin in second. Luke Faust third. Jason Kitzmiller now moves to fourth. Then LeVar Scott just wants to tuck in with this pack of cars. No, he's going to go to the inside of that number 35. But just couldn't get the move done. There you see Tyler Reif not far behind. He's right there on the bumper number 6. And I'm sure some of these guys like Parker Chase and Van Alls are betting on a caution here. I'm not entirely positive if they will get that caution, but if they do, that will be a huge break for them. So now it looks like Jason Kitzmiller and Luke Fennos have gone around Cody Coughlin. So now we have 3 laps to go here at Kansas.
We're going to be coming back around for the one to go. And this is the final lap.
It was now we go through turn 3 and 4.
It's
LeVar
going to be
Scott.
redemption. It's going to be redemption for what happened at Indianapolis. We're going to have a regional series driver win the main event. LeVar Scott's going to win at Kansas over via pretty much a chaotic end to the race.
That is right. And how about Jason Kitzmiller in second? A great result there. You got Luke Fenhouse third, Cody Coughlin fourth, Tony Breidinger fifth. How about let me see this. John
John
Garrett in
Garrett coming
sixth.
back from a fuel system failure at the start, by the way.
Yep. Andres Perez Lara had a poor run.
It'll turn that around. Pole sitter Sean Core finishes 8th, and Scott Mellon in 9th, and Trevor Huddleston, the Indy winner, finishes 10th.
It's a very chaotic way to end this race, as there is your winner, LeVar Scott, getting it done here in Kansas.
Yeah, I know he really wanted to win Indianapolis, but winning the main event of the fall brawl really seems like something bigger to him.
That is absolutely right.
So
There
here
is your
are the
results
rest
there.
of the results. Only the top 20 on the lead lap due to Parker Chase and Tyler Reif unlapping themselves. Everybody from Greg Van Alstyne on down is either a lap down or is out of the race. Thank you for being here for the past 3 days for the fall brawl. This has been ARCA. I've been joined here with Moff and Legends and next time I get a special race to you, it will be the Winter Classic in December. Plans are still going into effect on how we're gonna do that. See ya.